Hola, hola. Hello, this is Lady, and welcome to another educational video. Today I'm here to talk about what you should put in your child file. I want to try to wait for some people to connect. For the people who doesn't know me, my name is Lady, and I'm a childcare provider in the city of Palmdale, California. I do educational videos for providers who want to grow and improve their business. If you like this kind of stuff, I recommend you to subscribe to my channel, also to like this video so I can make more videos for you guys. So today I'm going to be showing you when I get a new parent. Right now in the month of August, I will be accepting new families. And this is a binder that I have that is called enrollment forms. So this binder has everything I need to get a new child. Everything that I need for me to be organized. And as you guys know, I love binders. Here behind me, you're gonna see all my binders that I use. So today in this video, I will share everything I have in this binder. So I call this binder enrollment forms. And for the people who, my Spanish speakers, I will do another video just like this in Spanish after this video. So the way how this binder works is when I get a new family, I already have all my documentations, all my forms from licensing, all my documentations as like contracts, handbooks, everything is here. And the first page that I do have is gonna be my flyer. So when a new client comes, I want to make sure that this is the flyer that I will give to the new client. So if there is a new parent coming to my daycare, I want them to be attractive by using a flyer. This is a marketing tool that everybody needs to have one. Here explains about my program because the parent won't remember everything that you say. So it's really important to give them something visual. So this is what I have on the first page. The second page, so I have two different kinds of flyers. I have one for summer and one for the school year, which is preschool. Thank you for the like. My next one is my rates. As you guys can see, the second page is my rates. So when a new client comes, I already have ready everything. And now if this parent wants to sign up with me and they ask me, what do I need to bring in order for me to sign up my child? I already have a form for them. And I have in two different colors. So if you guys see, here's black and here's red. Everything that is in the text with red, that means that this is for the enrollment. And this one means that this is when things that the child needs to bring on the first day of care. For example, I will need a backpack, I will need change of clothes, I will need beeps, I will need diapers, etc. And now for the enrollment, I will need vaccination records, picture ID of the parent. I ask all my family for Social Security. It's so important for me because I'm a business. And then I ask for registration fees. Do I charge? Yes, I do charge. I charge every year $25 because sometimes the parent just want to show up. They show up and they take 1 hour of your time. And if you guys don't value your time, keep in mind that time you can be spending with your family, and instead you're spending with somebody who is not taking you serious. For that reason, I do charge for my enrollment. I also ask for a deposit. So in this page, I have all the information for the client. Now, what do I have in the next one? In the next one, I have all the forms, the licensing requests. One of the forms is called the LIC 700. If you are in California, that's the form that you're going to need, which is the identification and emergency information for home childcare. Can you guys hear me well? If somebody can let me know. So I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. Okay, I hope everybody can hear me. So now the next form is called the AIC 627. And this one is the consent of an emergency medical treatment. If you're in California, you must need this form. You also need to give the parent right, which is the form LIC 995A. And then there's another one that's called the parent notification that you have a small or a large daycare. So as you guys can see, I have all my forms. In case you don't have insurance, you need to have an affidavit where it says that you don't have insurance. And if you guys don't have insurance, don't worry. I have somebody who can help you with that. And then I also have a request from all my children because I don't know them. And I want to make sure that I know them very well. This is called the child pre-admission health history. All my parents, they have to fill out this. So I'm 100%, and I learn more about the little one. I want to make sure how they eat, if they take a nap, if they don't take a nap, if they get sick. So this form is in licensing, and it's called, the form is LIC 702. And with this form, it looks like this. It's just one page. And here tells you more about how is the child. You want to make sure when you are bringing a new little one, especially an infant, get all this information from the parent. Why? Because you want to know how this child sleeps, if they like music, no music. You want a lot of information. Then the next form that I have here is the physical report. I'm part of a program, so this is something that licensing doesn't request, but I do request, and also the program where I am is called Child 360, or any other program they might request to you. If you are not part of a program, it's okay. But at the same time, it's so important that this child is going to the doctor every year. I would like to know from where are you guys right now? Where's your childcare? If you can put in the chat so I can see who is here today with me. Thank you. So just a little, the title of this video is, I'm talking about what you should have when you're enrolling a child. So I'm sharing my binder. I have many things in my binder. It's a little bit thick. And I'm going over all the forms I have prior the enrollment. So now the next form that I do have is in California, everybody requests us to have the vaccines. And it has to be always printed in a blue paper. If you guys don't have this paper, you can order that from Amazon. Staples, they also have. And you want to make sure that the kids, they have all their vaccines. How do we know if they have their vaccines? If you're a child care provider in California, between the age of 2 to 3 months, the child needs to have about 4 vaccines. So before wasn't mandatory, now it is. Now it's a requirement in order for you to have a child in your childcare. They need to have the vaccine. The vaccine that is mandatory, I believe, is called HIV, and that is one of them. So it's a requirement. And now all the kids, they need to get it. I know the flu shot, the COVID shot is not mandatory yet. So we don't have to request that because it's not. Now, if we move on, the next form that we need to have is the individual infant sleeping plan. If you guys have an infant, you need to have this filled out by the parent. The parent is gonna tell you more about the child. It's gonna give you more information if the child uses a pacifier, how long are the naps, all the information that licensing will request to you if you get a visit from licensing. So you want to make sure that if you have an infant 0 to 2 years old, you must have this. And now if you have an infant 1 to 12 months, you must have a log of the time that the child is sleeping. Okay, so the next one, in case you have a child with asthma, you need to have a form that is the nebulizer care consent verification. And that's the LIC 9166. So all my forms when I get a new little one is here in my binder. I don't have them everywhere because sometimes you can miss one form and you don't want to miss that. The next one is gonna be my contract. My contract is about 5 pages. So I have it here and I know that I have to make copies. My handbook, I have 2 different contracts. I have one for August to June, and I have another contract for the summer because sometime during the summer I have new families, so I need to have a summer contract, which is mainly for 12 weeks, depending on the summer also. So I have 3 different contracts. I also have a contract for potty train. That's why you guys are gonna see that I have 3 different contracts. My next one is my handbook. If you are a business owner, you must have a handbook. A handbook is gonna talk all about your policies, everything that you want to say to the parent. It's gonna also let more about your program, like how you get paid, your regulations, sickness, how is the pickup, how is the drop off. It's gonna be, this is your book, or this is your Bible that you want the parent to know. And also you want the parent to respect this handbook. After that handbook, I also have another, it's like a contract, or let's say it's another handbook. And this handbook is mainly just for potty train. I don't know how many of you guys do the potty train. In my case, I do charge for that service because I have to bring extra more help so I can dedicate my time to this little one because it might be a long process. I want to make sure that in case of an accident, this little one, that I'm able to clean the whole place. So that's why I do charge for the potty training service. And how much I charge is mainly $10 per week for the first 2 weeks. If I know that this child is not ready, I rather to let the parent know, or I increase to $20 and I do it for the next 2 weeks. After a month, I'm done because to me, it's so important that we don't cause any negative effect on the child. We don't want the child to feel traumatized, nothing like that. So for that reason, I always ask the parents, start the potty training at home for a month first, and then I will continue with the potty training. Most of the time, in less than a week, our kids are done. They're ready. But there are some kids that I had in the past that they took longer. So they were not ready. So this is my contract. I also have here my meal plan, and I have for a whole month. So when I have a new parent, especially in the month of October, I will be getting new parents. I will give them my whole menu. This is my menu, so they have an idea what I feed the child. There are some parents who are a little bit more special and they want to know all those details. For them, I'm ready. So right now I'm getting ready for August. I'm gonna be getting new clients. I'm gonna be meeting new little ones. I'm gonna be saying goodbye also to my kinder kids. Then the next one is a letter. When I get a new parent, I always give them a welcoming letter. I want them to learn more about me. So what I explain to here is who I am and about my family. I also let them know about our program. What is my preschool program base? What we do in the preschool program. The next sheet is the list of school supplies. Every year in the month of August, I ask the parents for the list. And I do have an Amazon link that I will be sharing at the end of this video. I will be sharing with you guys this link so you can see my whole list. This is the list I request for all my preschoolers. And one of the reasons why I request that is because we build a memory book. And it takes us for about a year. So I need a binder. I need different things for this book. And here's the list. And the last thing is I give all the parents my plan for the year. I want to make sure that every parent that comes to me, that they know that I'm prepared, that they know that I will be teaching their kids cognitively skills, social skills, communication skills, personal skills. And then I have other programs that I'm also teaching them. So everything is in one page. So when a parent comes, I will let them, if they already enroll with me, I will let them know this is my plan for the full year. And that's how I attract them and I bring them more to my program. And I let them know, you kids here are going to be learning. That's why it's so important that your child attends a minimum of 3 days. I don't accept kids who only come 1 or 2 days. It doesn't work for me. Why? Because I have to do 3 DRDPs in a year. And if many of you guys are already doing that, that's about 28 pages for DRDP. So in order for me to be able to complete all the work, I need the kids to come every single day. And then the last form that I do have here is a letter saying that I will be increasing my prices. This year, I increased my prices 10%. As you guys know, everything went up. Everything went up to a point that I cannot be offering the same thing. So I have a letter that I send all my families and I let them know using nice words that I will be increasing. And most of them, they know that I don't increase, but right now I increase every year a little bit, but this time I'm doing an increase of a 10% because everything went up. And I always explain to them why I'm increasing and what I'm doing with the increase. So that parents really understand. And if they really like you, they won't mind. Like none of my parents did. And for those people who, if they know that you're increasing and that's an excuse for them to do a termination, you don't want those kind of parents. It's better if they go now than later. But I'm very lucky that all my parents understood when I told them that I will be increasing my rates. So in the month of June, I gave them a letter and I told them, but this date is going to be the increase. And everybody was okay with the increase. So that's everything that I have. So when a new client comes, I get my binder and I'm ready. I print all of them. I make copies. I put them in a Manila folder and I'm ready to enroll a new child. And I don't forget anything because everything is here. Everything is in one binder. Again, it's always my flyer. I need to always remind the parents who I am, what I offer, and then my prices, and then also I also have the list of the things to bring at the beginning of the enrollment and all the form from licensing. You guys need to put together your binder. This binder cost me $3 at Target. And then I order all the, this is called like covers. And this is like hard. They are not those simple ones. And it really lasts me. So I have this in a whole year, and every year I change some news. If there's a new regulation or a new form, like for example, the infants, now that's new for us. So now it's here, and I won't lose it. So if you guys make a copy, make sure the original is always back to your binder, and this is called my enrollment forms. So when I get a new child, I use this binder to make copies and be ready to get my new family. So who is here? Evelyn is here. Evelyn Lopez. Hello. Noemi Figueroa. Saludos from Massachusetts. Oh, wow. It's far away. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to be doing the same video in Spanish, and I hope this video really helped you to get a little bit more organized. Remember, when licensing comes, we want to make sure that we have all our documentation ready. So if you already have your binder, it's going to be easy to put your child file together. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Hasta pronto.